Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Steam client bootstrapper. Well, that doesn't sound good. Steam quality control is truly... Oh, Steam crashed. And I still have the game frozen on my desk bar. Alright. Whew. Go Cry. Need any GOG games? Audi, just give me every single GOG game. Are you able to do that? Is that a possibility? Can you give me just every single GOG game? That would be really cool. Just every single one. I'm actually, is that, like, are you even allowed to do that? Like, is there like a master account with every game? Is that a thing? That would be dope. Every single game. It's like a master account with every single Steam game, you know? Because, I mean, I totally, it's going from my wallet. I have to pay for every single game. It would take a lot. I mean, I'm worth it though, right? Outstar, you should totally buy me every single GOG game. Shit, I'm sorry. Alright, let's load this bitch up, hopefully not fuck it up this time. No? Okay, that's smart. That's good. Alright, so this is called The Warlock of Firetop Mountain. It's a cute little game I found a little bit back. It's by Steve Jackson, all that stuff. So I'll just start a new game, but it's pretty cool. I really like it. Welcome back, player. It looks like your hero died a little early. That's okay. Let me begin a new journey. Which hero will you take to Firetop Mountain this time? Alright. So now you can pick your character, right? So, you got this guy. He's cool, I guess. I'm sorry, she. It might be a little loud, actually. Hold on a second. I think it is a little loud. Yeah, a little bit like that. There we go. Okay, back to what I was doing before. Okay, so you got your characters. You have this lady here. So pretty much, you just gotta worry about your stats. Those are cool. And then their attributes. Great speed and agility, all that stuff. And then how they attack is different. Like, you'll learn about that soon, probably. So there's a spear lady. There's this cool guy. He's kind of cool. And there's this lady here. She's kind of cool too. You know? Kind of cool. And then there's this guy here. He's pretty cool too. Pretty cool stuff. So the thing is, I'm more of a fan of somebody that has a keen eye, because then you can see like hidden shit. So I'll probably do this guy. Probably. But she has better luck. And luck is dope. I go for luck builds like all the time. I'll probably do this one instead. Fuck it, let's go her. Alright. So. You have chosen Lunica Ikadi. If you like, you may select a different hero. If you're happy with your choice, then you travel to the Firetop Mountain and start your adventure. Alternatively, if you want to take part in combat, fuck your tutorial bullshit. Travel to the Firetop Mountain. Ah, sick. You rest at the base of Firetop Mountain from your 2-day hike. Strange red vegetation spreads across its peak like a blood red stain. This journey has taken you further away from the fishing village of Ikad, but your lust for magic, history, and art has led you to Zagor's lair. Research and rumors have brought you here due to the promise of unique magical treasures. You mainly seek the Amulet of Ashra, a powerful artifact that offers protection and good fortune to those who keep the memory of the old gods. The amulet was prized by one known as Cosbin Manamin, a master of fire elementals who wanted to use the magical rubies set into the jewelry for some evil, arcane acts. You have tracked him to the mountain, where he is now in the service of the evil warlock. Although warned by Anvil's villagers, you fear not the threats of the warlock's creatures and traps. As you confidently approach the cave entrance, you level your spear, ready for any encounter. Your adventure starts here. And it has a lovely picture. You can make it go bam, blam, blam, blam. I think that's a pretty neat effect. Wholly unnecessary too, but I appreciate it. Peer into the gloom. Alright. You see dark, slimy walls with pools of water on the stone floor in front of you. The air is cold and dank. Hearing faint scurrying to the east, you light your lantern. The dampness of this cave reminds me of home. Still, I can almost smell the magic in the air, and the old gods will protect me as I search from my prized amulet. Alright, never mind, this game is trash. Step warily into the blackness. You stand, okay. Approach the fork ahead. After a few yards, you arrive at a conjunction junction. Alright, so they said scurrying was to the east, but to the west there's a dude sleeping in there. I'm going over here. The sound of scurrying continues ahead of you, as well as the sound of heavy footsteps. The last thing I want is to run into a troop of orcs this early on. A few yards ahead, at the limit of the light cast by your lantern, you catch sight of a cleft in the tunnel wall. Duck inside the cleft to hide. Shutting your lantern, you wait with bated breath in the darkness. I should keep out of sight until I know what I'm up against. You listen intently as the footsteps come closer and then pass by your hiding place, without the owners of those footsteps ever knowing you are there. Your keen eye spies a few smaller rocks tumbling down from one of the granite walls as you wait in the dim cleft. So that means... Wait. A few smaller rocks tumbling down from one of the granite walls? So that means there's something still coming? I think so, yeah. Stay hidden from danger for a little longer. As you wait in the darkness, listening to the receding footsteps, your keen eye spies small pebbles tumbling down from the wall, and you hear the sound of cracking rock. You unshutter your lantern and raise your weapon in anticipation, as the head of a hideous rock grub with powerful mandibles pokes out from the crevice. You swiftly decapitate it. With the grub dispatched, it is safe to move out from the crevice. Wiping your blade clean of the rock grub's sticky, dark blood, you decide to leave your hiding place before its mate, or something even worse, turns up. I don't know what a rock grub is, but it sounds gross. Hey, Crime, your biggest fan. Oh, sick. How many hamburgers did you eat? The passageway soon comes to an end at a solid-looking wooden door. Trying to open it, the door refuses to budge. You listen at the door, but hear nothing. The amulet I seek is unlikely to be in this part of Firetop Mountain. Maybe I should leave this door. I'm kinda curious as to what's inside this. I'm gonna kick it down. You give the door a mighty kick and it swings open easily. You are about to enter when you notice that the room is actually a pit. Had you charged the door, you'd be nursing a sore rump by now. Thank you, Wicker Witcher. Examining the pit, you notice that the sides are full of handholds, so it should not be difficult to climb back out. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going in the pit. Summit's in the pit. Use your DM voice. Oh shit. Okay. Let's go to the left.
You enter a small cave with the slime dripping from its rough rock walls. A sickly sweet smell assaults your senses as you enter. It is the smell of rotting meat, the remains of rats, and even a half-eaten goblin lie in one corner. In another is a large joint of meat. It looks like whatever is using this place as a larder is saving this choice haunch of giant aardwolf for later.
That poor goblin has been half devoured by a slime beast. I've seen those kinds of wounds before. I take the giant aardwolf meat. I will investigate the other cave.
The first thing that hits you as you approach the cave is the stench, an unpleasant melange of mushrooms and rotting meat. Whatever was nearby, you sense that it has not strayed far from its home.
I have a feeling that a swamp beast lurks here. That smell is unmistakable. I will survey the murky cave.
As you peer deeper into the gloomy cave, you realize that an unpleasant melange of mushrooms and rotting meat can only mean one thing. This is the lair of a slime beast. The snarling, toad-like creature leaps at you with its taloned arms. However, your knowledge of this creature gives you the upper hand, and you thrust your spear into its beast's soft underbelly as it is exposed. It is mortally wounded and soon slumps to the floor, dead, with a final, hideous, burbling croak.
I'm gonna search its lair.
With the slime beast dead, you wipe the disgusting ichor that passes further blood from your weapon and investigate the room. Apart from the sticky pools of acidic slime and various mounds of other, altogether more unpleasant material, there was nothing of interest here.
I'm gonna go.
So there really wasn't anything in there at all except meat. Meat and dicks. Okay. Well, as I did sleep in here. I'm gonna walk straight on.
A little way along the passageway, you come to what is clearly a sentry post.
I'm sleeping. I have no color, but suddenly I'm colorful again.
You approach with caution and can see an orc in leather armor asleep at its post.
If all orcs I meet are asleep, that amulet is as good as mine.
Carefully approach the sleeping orc. There was no other way around. Through the orc other than straight in front of him. You could try and sneak past, or perhaps the direct approach might be better.
I'm gonna fight him.
There was an angry snort from the orc as he wakes. He grumpily gets with a start, draw his weapon, and snarls at you, ready to fight.
I'm gonna fight him.
Alright, so here's the combat of the game. It's kind of cool. It's like a weird, like, turn-based thing, but it's like, I don't know, you'll see. So, we both kind of go at the same time. So he gets to move, I get to move at the same time too. So I'm gonna move right here. So, move. And then he's gonna move. But okay, so he has to choose to move or attack. And he apparently has a long-range thing, so he attacked. So I fucked up. I can poison strike at this range though, so fuck this guy. See, now he's sad. So I gotta move down here and hopefully avoid him. And he's poisoned again, and then I can hit him with this ability, which attacks in both these areas. Because I have a long-range weapon, I can attack at weird ways like that. So, boop. Oh, he moved though, so I missed. But he was still poisoned, so I got through. And victory. It's a neat little system. Let's see.
I've defeated the orc guard. I've lost 2 stamina, but I gained 2 souls. Apparently this is Dark Souls.
The passageway begins to widen until you enter the cave. However, blocking the cave's exit are 2 of the ugliest creatures you have ever seen. They have the proportions of dogs, but their hide is rough and scaly. Each beast is chained to the cave wall, secured to their brass collars. The two orc hounds begin to snarl and strain at their chains. They cannot reach you, but the chains are long enough that should you approach, you will not be able to escape their slavering jaws.
I'm not a big fan of dogs, orc hounds especially.
You are going to have to deal with them quickly, one way or another, before they attract the attention of an orc patrol, or maybe something even worse.
I'm gonna give them some food.
What do you want to offer the animals?
I'm gonna throw them the meat.
Taking the giant aardwolf joint from your backpack and toss it towards the orc hounds, the hungry animals pounce on it immediately. They wrestle over the meat for a moment until they manage to tear it in half with their powerful jaws. Taking their prizes away to opposite sides of the cave, they leave, the way through clear. Not hesitating for a second, you take the opportunity to sneak past the orc hounds as they noisily devour the rancid meat.
I'm gonna go. Bye, puppers.
Leaving the cave as quickly as you can, you follow the new passageway as it turns north.
Oh shit, rest here, you weary traveler. Oh gosh, where's the color?
Alright, I'm fucking tired of this fucking narrator voice. Sit against the wall is a wooden bench where you may rest. Player, I would strongly advise sitting on this bench. If you do not, Lunica Akadi will not be able to resurrect at this location if they perish. Oh no, I'll sit. You sit down on the bench and rest for a moment. Your aching muscles ease, and your tiredness wanes. It is good to take a break on your adventure. +5 stamina. Oh god. To your left, on the west face of the passage, there is a rough-cut wooden door. You listened at the door. Oh god, what happened? You listen to the door and can hear a rasping sound, which may be some sort of creature snoring. Open the door. The door opens to reveal a small, smelly room. In the center of the room is a rickety wooden table, on which stands a lit candle. Underneath the table is a small wooden box. Asleep on a straw mattress, groaning in the far corner of the room, is a green-skinned orc. He is a stocky creature with an ugly, warty face. He must be the guard for the night watch.
I wonder if that wooden box contains any interesting trinkets. Is it worth the risk to take a look? I'm gonna try and steal from the orc.
Carefully, you begin to creep into the sleeping orc's room. Test your luck.
Okay, so I guess I gotta roll a 10 or higher? I'm not sure exactly what that means. Did I fuck it? Oh, I need to score 10 or under. And I rolled a 5. Oh, okay. Okay. This guy. Howdy, what are you linking? What is this? What is this? Oh, you linking pizza? Oh shit! Pizza! Sick! Mildly jealous. Alright, so I got it. With the box in hands, you leave the room and open the box in the passage. Inside, you find 4 gold pieces and a small mouse, which must have been the creature's pet. Plus 4 gold pieces. You release the mouse, which it scurries down the passageway. Dope. You arrive at another door. You listen at it, but hear nothing. Try opening the door? Sure. The door opens to reveal a small room with a stone floor and dirty walls. There's a stale smell in the air. Yo, Crass, my workmates, they said I can gift you the whole catalog if you play every single game on stream. You know, I'm gonna have to say, I think it was a bad idea, but I appreciate the fact that they agreed anyway. In the center of the room is a makeshift wooden table on which is standing a lit candle. Under the table is a small box, and using your keen eye, you can see that it moves every so often. In the far corner of the room is a straw mattress. Thrust your weapon into the box. Cautiously, you open the box and quickly thrust your weapon within. There's an angry hiss, which is quickly silenced. Looking more closely, you discover that you must have skewered some angry snakes, which are trapped inside. Looking more closely, you discover a key, which you quickly take.
Zagor's key found.
The stale, dirty room does not seem to have any more secrets to hide. You decide to continue to head deeper into the orcs' barracks. Barracks? Okay. Barracks it is now. Alright, let's go east. Ooh. Oh yeah. Yeah. You follow the passage as it slopes downwards until you find yourself at the corner of a large chamber. The architecture suggests that this was originally made by dwarven hands, but it has clearly been repurposed by the orcs. It appears to have been turned into some kind of training hall. Dotted around the chamber are a number of wooden posts that bear the marks of axes and other weapons. A cacophonous din echoes around the hall as green-skinned creatures in leather armor either strike the posts with their swords or each other with wooden cudgels. You guess this is what passes for a training session amongst the Brutus orcs.
If I keep to the shadows at the edges of the hall, I might be able to enter unseen.
At the eastern end of the chamber, there are two doors. Halfway along the north wall of the hall is another doorway, secured by an iron gate. Okay. Let's try to sneak. Keeping close to the wall, you begin to make your way around to the edge of the chamber. Orcs are on the lookout for intruders, but you skillfully manage to stay out of their line of sight. Your dexterity allows you to quickly slip past the brutes, reach the far end of the hall. I'm getting tired, but it's just getting good. You're damn right it is. Fortunately, you make it to the far side of the chamber without any orcs noticing. One door is dented, shield nailed into it, while the other is a battered helmet hanging from it.
I'd forgotten how easy it was to evade orcs.
Let's try the battered shield. You find yourself inside a moderately sized chamber and are immediately hit by a wall of heat. On the far side of the chamber is a crude forge, its coals glowing red hot. In front of it, a heavy-set orc is hammering out the dents in a damaged breastplate over an anvil. Nearby are two goblin assistants. One of them is eagerly watching its master repairing the armor, while the other is cowering in fear in the corner. Evidently, this miserable creature has been recently punished.
While orcish armor is rough and ready, I've always admired how they can turn any old scrap of metal into a functional piece that actually defends them.
Hearing you enter, the orc armor looks up, an angry expression on his ugly face.
Sadly, I don't think this orc is going to be interested in a discussion about how he puts together stud leathers.
Face the armor. Surprised, giving it an angry bellow, the orc armor charges at you, his scorched leather apron flapping about him, his heavy hammer raised, ready to deal you a fatal blow. The goblins shriek with glee as they rush over, no doubt to curry favor with their master. Fight the orc armor. Alright, let's do this shit. I'll fuck you up, dog. Let's fucking go. Take this shit. Oh, we're clashing? Alright. Did I win? Yeah, that's right. I fucking won that shit. I'm gonna do a left slash this time. There we go, baby. Poison strike. Nice. Uh-oh. Okay. Dodge out of this way. Okay, alright. Here, he's probably gonna move here, so I'm gonna attack this. Damn it. Alright, that's okay. He's gonna move here this time, though, right? Come here. Yes! Got him. Poison strike. And then just attack now. There we go. See? We got it. It's all about strategy. You defeat the orc armor. The battle done, you quickly search the armorer's room and find the orc's loot inside a small chest. You scoop up the coins and stash it in your pack. 12 gold pieces.
No time to check out his work. I have an amulet to find.
With nothing else of interest in the armor, you decide to leave. Alright, open the door with a helmet. You find yourself in a cramped room full of battered helmets, rusting hauberks, and suits of leather armor.
Maybe I'll get to try on some orcish armor after all.
The contents of the armory is inferior compared to what you are wearing, but it strikes you that if you wear a few choice items over the top of your own gear, you might be able to pass yourself off as an orc. Oh shit! So I could have potentially dressed myself up as an orc and then go to the armor, maybe? That would have been dope. You take an orc helmet and assorted pieces of armor, attempting to hide your own features. You gag as you do so, the stench is almost unbearable. However, it might just fool the orcs. Unfortunately, the armor is rather cumbersome, making you a bit more clumsy.
-1 skill.
Plan your next move. Alright. Let's go this way. The orcs are so engrossed in what they are doing and making so much noise while they're doing it that they do not notice that you make your way to the iron gate, open it, and enter the small room beyond. At its center stand what looks like scarecrows are made of battered armor. Their supporting poles sunk in a strange arrangement of wooden cogs and gears. As the gate swings shut behind you, the training quintains shudder as they activate. Although whether powered by magic or the curious wooden mechanism, you do not know. Okay, I'm fighting whatever a quintain is. Okay. I'm going to assume these guys are going to move over here. I'll do this. Easy. Alright. I'm going to do a left slash here. Alright, nice. He's going to move. He's got to move, right? And then clash him. Clash him. Do it, buddy. Did I do it? Oh, he won the clash. Do it again. Fuck. I should have expected him to move. Alright, do it now. There we go. Easy. What is that noise? Oh, the lawn guy's here. Sick.
I've defeated the Quintains!
Thank you, Solomon, by the way, man. The Quintains eventually grind to a halt. Your blows have irreparably ruined the wooden workings. Examining the leftover debris of the Quintains, your keen eye spots something else glinting in the midst of the rubble. 12 gold pieces! Imagine there's a 1 right there. You find nothing of use in the training room. Okay, bye. I'm going. Sick. This game is like chess? Yeah, pretty much. Alright, so let's go west. You listen to the door and hear angry shouting coming from within.
I'm gonna check it out.
You open the door to a large room. A large chair behind a solid-looking table suggests that someone or something of rank uses this room. Oh. Go away, color. Come back. Alright. Just looks like they're having a bad time. In a corner of the room stands a strange-looking orc with a warty face, standing over a smaller orc. With a whip in his hand, he has been beating a servant, who is whimpering beneath him.
Nothing annoys me more than someone abusing their power.
Spring at the orc and hope his servant will come to his— Yeah, I'll be a hero! As you spring at the orc, his servant rises to his feet, picks up a hefty wooden stick, and joins the melee. But to your disappointment, he attacks you, ungrateful wretch.
I'm gonna fucking kill these bitches.
The battle commences. Let's do it. Dude, that weed whacker's going to town right now. Holy shit! I'm gonna close my blinds, it's a little bright. Alright. He's probably gonna come down, so I'm gonna go ahead and poison strike this. Damn it! I wasted it. That sucks. That does suck, actually. Alright. Do a normal attack, I guess, for now. Okay, he's not coming down yet. He's gonna be going away, right? Oh, alright.